Hello, everyone. Today, we have a lot of news to discuss. We have some Skyrim news, some Injustice news if you're fans of that, and a lot more. E3 is just right around the corner, so let's hop right into it. So the first thing I want to discuss is the possibility, big possibility, almost confirmed possibility of Skyrim Remastered. I'm going to link a video in the description from Mr. Matty Plays. I'm sure, I've talked about him before. I'm sure most of you know who he is. He's a pretty popular Fallout YouTuber. And recently, on the Ham Radio podcast, which, they do weekly, every Sunday, they had the guest on Shinobi 562 or something along those lines. Sorry for messing that up. And he talked about how there's going to be a Skyrim Enhanced Edition at Bethesda's E3 conference. Now, I personally said I did not think there would be a Bethesda would do that. I didn't think that they would have a remastered Skyrim. I just didn't think it was something they would do. Like Pete Hines said on Twitter, he said, remastering is pointless, we could just make a whole new game. But I guess that's changing. It looks like they are going to remaster Skyrim. And it looks like it's going to have console mods, all DLC remastered, and everything. It seems pretty interesting. I'm definitely going to pick this up. He said September release date. We'll just have to wait till E3. So, I'll link the video in the description if you want to see a more in-depth look at it from someone who is sure about it. Mr. Matty Plays, of course. Really good video there. But I'm personally not that excited for it. I am excited, but not in the realm of just like, oh wow, I get to go play Skyrim again. I'm excited to be able to use the mods. Even though I wasn't big watching Skyrim mods like I was Fallout, I'm still interested to toy around with them. So that should be out in September, and hopefully that should be good. I don't know how mods are going to be. We'll just have to wait and see, because there's a lot of Skyrim mods. I think it's the most modded game. I could be wrong. Don't correct me if I am wrong, but I think it is the most modded game on like the Nexus and Steam, so that'll be interesting to see how that works. Maybe they'll upgrade the 2 GB limit. I'm sure they will by then. I assume this is going to be done in the Creation Engine. Unless they're using their new engine, the Void Engine. If that's what that is, the Void Engine, if that's what they're using. Who knows? We'll just have to wait and see. We'll just have to wait till E3. So, get excited for that. 2 trailers dropped today that, when I woke up, I was very excited to see. Watch Dogs 2 and Injustice 2. 2 very, from what I hear, okay games. Injustice's story apparently was short. Watch Dogs' story was apparently not very good. It was, very overhyped. But Watch Dogs 2 definitely looks interesting. There looks like they're doing parkour with it. In the first game, apparently there was some parkour. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I didn't ever play the first one, so I wouldn't know. But this second game, it looks interesting. They're going in more in depth with the hacking, of course, like you would expect. They're adding more and more parkour to it. The main character is, I guess, a bit more hip to say. I guess they're trying to just get with the times. I understand, but he's very, how would you say? I guess hip is the word. It's stupid. I sound like a retard. But yeah, there was like a scene in the trailer where everyone was walking around dancing with horse masks. That seems like something from 2012, but we'll just have to wait and see. I think the game does look good. It looks graphically amazing. The car, like if I watch the dev commentary, the driving looks good. The combat looks good. There's apparently melee combat, which is awesome. And they said there's an option for completely non-lethal playthrough, which is one complaint I heard in the first game, was that you were all mad about your sister or someone dying from the hands of criminals, and then you can just drive recklessly throughout the city and kill civilians. So it looks like there's a completely non-lethal approach to the game, which is good. I love games where they allow you to do a completely non-lethal approach, like Dishonored here, although I'm not going about that. But Watch Dogs, that'll probably be different. I will probably go for the non-lethal approach for most of it anyways. And they said there was stealth. They showed some stealth off in the dev commentary, which definitely interests me. I'm a big stealth person. I loved Metal Gear Solid 5. That was one of my favorite games last year. And I really do like stealth. I think it's a great mechanic, and if they can do it well, then it should be fine. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. If they show more on E3, I'm sure they will. And then Watch Dogs 2 may be bought by me. I don't know. We'll just have to see what happens. Next thing, Injustice 2. Now, I have the first Injustice sitting right here. I'm looking at it right now. I never did get to play it. I have it for the 360, and I wanted to get it on the PS4 so I would get a better experience. I'm waiting to do that. But from what I hear, the campaign was short, but my friend loves this game. He loves it. And I am interested in the story side of it. I do love DC Comics. So, and I may be wrong, but I think I saw the Red Hood in the trailer today. Now, it was at the end of the trailer, and it was a guy. It could have been a red version of Jim Gordon, but I think it was the Red Hood, or at least a version of him, all armored up. So that's interesting, and I'd be so hyped for that. I'm going to play as him every time if he's there. He's my favorite comic book character, for those who don't know. So that's interesting. Injustice 2, definitely thinking about it. I don't know if I'll buy it because I haven't played the first one, and I loved Mortal Kombat X. It was a really good fighting game, but that's the only fighting game I think I've ever played and I've enjoyed a lot. So if I play Injustice now, maybe I'll like it, but we'll have to see what Injustice 2 brings to the table. Hopefully a long story, because every fighting game I've played doesn't have a long story or an interesting one at that. Metal Gear Solid 5. Injustice and Mortal Kombat X. God damn it, I'm sorry for stuttering so much. Mortal Kombat X had a very short story, and I would have liked to play more of that, but, you know, whatever. The online was fun, so I'll give it a pass for that. But Injustice 2, that's interesting. What do you guys think about all this stuff? Skyrim Remastered, Injustice 2, and Watch Dogs 2. And this is only the tip of the iceberg. We're not even at E3 yet. We've already got 3 big things happening today. June 14th is when E3 starts, so look forward to that. What do you guys think? Tell me which game you're excited for most. Tell me if you're going to be buying any of them. Just, give me your thoughts below. Alright, so I'll probably have another video up later today because I assume there will probably be some more news, and I'm thinking about making a video on something else that you guys might see later. But look forward to that, and I'll see you guys later.